Okay, I think we're live. Everything's ready. Hey, my name is Caleb Stevens. I'm one of the founders and creators here at ClickyHomes, and I wanted to show you a live streaming event. I'm doing this completely live. There's no post-production. There's no fancy schmancy editing in Premiere or another editing software. I'm doing this all completely live, streaming it right out onto YouTube Live and right to one of my ClickyHomes listings. So I just wanted to give you a sample of what you can do with the normal tools you have to do a live streaming event. One of the things I find out is, I'm not sure agents are like, I'm not sure I want to do live streaming because I don't want to make the investment in all the fancy schmancy equipment. Well, let me tell you, you don't need that kind of stuff. You can see behind me I have a Matterport 3D tour. I'm going to show you how to do a live streaming event using a Matterport 3D tour, just like I have behind me, using the common tools you already have. Okay, all you need is a ClickyHomes account. The rest of it is for free. I'm going to show you how to do that with this live streaming event. Now, one, I'm using my MacBook Pro. Okay, now everyone has a laptop. I have a webcam that's already built into my MacBook Pro. Almost every computer I see that's sold now has a webcam built into it. I'm just using the FaceTime app webcam. No external webcam. I could do something better for $100, $150. I could have another webcam, but I'm not doing it with this. And then you can see the microphone I'm using. It's with a headset that I got with an iPhone. You see this on national television all the time, people doing something like this. And so I'm using the microphone with that so that the fan in my computer doesn't overtake any of my audio input. Because if you're doing live streaming, you might be using up a little bit of your computer resources, and so the fan might come on. But with this, you're going to get better sound quality anyway. Now, the other thing I'm doing is I'm live streaming using a software called OBS. Now, if you don't know anything about live streaming, you always have to have an encoder or a piece of software to actually do the streaming, okay, to get it to the streaming sites. So if you want to stream to YouTube Live, you need an encoder. If you want to go to Facebook Live, you need an encoder. And there is an encoder called OBS. It is a free software. It's commonly used by live streaming video gamers. Now, if you haven't been to twitch.tv, I suggest you go visit there, but that's where you can get a wealth of resources on how to do this live streaming stuff. They live stream themselves playing video games for hours and hours and hours on end, and hundreds of millions of people watch this. But with OBS, if you Google search it, it's one of the first things that comes up, and you can download it to a Mac, PC, Linux system, anything you have, it's going to work, and it's free. Okay, and it's television studio quality stuff. I'm going to show you all the cool stuff you can get. And it can do stuff like this. Matterport 3D right in the background, and all you need is a piece of green cardboard paper. Okay, it's that simple. Green cardboard paper that you could get at any Hobby Lobby or craft store for $5. You could do something a little better, fancier by ordering something online from Amazon, but that's all you really need. Okay, now let's see some of the other stuff you can do with your ClickyHomes account and your OBS software and a laptop computer. It's so simple. You don't even have to leave your office to do something this cool. So one thing you would want to do is you would want to do an intro video when you start your live streaming event. All good videos are going to start with that hook. Why we're here and what we're about to do so people get interested. And that you would do something like this. See how I got the title up there? Isn't that cool? And I've got my business name and my phone number. And so on this screen, I can say, hey, my name is Caleb Stevens. Thank you for coming to this event. I'm going to take you on a live streaming tour of one of the best properties I've ever listed. I've listed thousands of properties, premier properties, and I'm telling you, this is a special property. It's one of my favorites of all time. So you do the hook video, and then you're going to do another little breakup piece of media, a piece of media that maybe highlights your brand or gets people excited about what's going to happen next. So that would be something like this. And again, what I'm about to show you, I got completely free. I downloaded it from Motion Array. All I did was change out some logos and some text using Adobe Premiere, but you can do that for for like $5, you could do this by going to Fiverr.com, and they'll do it for you. So let's take a look at this for you before I get too deep. Wasn't that cool? So I do my hook video and then I do my intro media. Isn't that cool? And again, I got that for free, and I did some stuff in Premiere by just changing out the logos and the text, but you can do this for $5 by hiring a designer. Send them your template at Fiverr.com. They have so many different designers that'll do it for just $5. It's incredible. So you can focus on doing real estate and have someone else do that. But let me show you some of the other things you can do with your scenes. So maybe you want to do a scrolling bar. You thought it was like real talent over there at CNN that could do stuff like this. No, I did this in 20 seconds. All I did was hit scroll. Isn't that cool? And so you can do all kinds of stuff down below, and you could run a real long event. And I could do my whole event like this by putting myself in the corner and then rolling a scrolling thing, giving people a call to action. That's marketing. That's marketing, being interactive, engaging an audience, and calling them to action. So after I did the hook video like this, and then I did the intro video, then I would want to go to my large shot. Now, you can see in the background, Matterport 3D, and this is where I would be located during the tour. So people can say, hey, there he is, and they can interact with me, but at the same time, the bigger picture is looking at the Matterport 3D tour. I want to show you a different part of using the first segment. You can talk about price, you can talk about location. See, I even got my logo up there. Isn't that cool? And so then we can go right into, and I can say, okay, let's go ahead and take a tour. And then from here, we're taking the tour. Now I'm gonna show you kind of an idea of how that tour would go. All I'm gonna do is click back on my screen that's in the background. That is my Matterport 3D tour that's opened in ClickyHomes, and we're on a tour. And I can talk about all these cool things. I can say, see this wonderful countertop? It's made of, you know, a particular kind of quartz that fancy smancy stuff. People, you're a real estate agent. You know what people really are interested in, and that's what you can do by using your Matterport 3D tour to do the event, because you don't forget stuff, and you can remember to do things like talk about the ceiling, talk about the custom lighting, talk about the vent systems. People want details, right? And now you're the agent that's doing this. You're the agent that can provide this. And we can go all over the house. I think this is really, really much better than those cheesy slideshows. You see those cheesy slideshows where the agent kind of talks about things, and it's just a Zoom effect with some bad music in the background. Now it's all about you being an expert and really selling the property. Okay, so it's better for both the property and for you. So once we finished going on the tour, now I'm just going to go back to my big shot right here, and I'm going to thank people for going on the tour, and I'm going to give them a call to action. I'm going to say, hey, if you're interested in this property, I want you to give me a call, and we can set up a live tour where we actually go to the home together, and I'll take you to the home, and you can see that this home is really for you. And I give them a call to action if they are just interested in some other property, okay? Or if they're interested in listing a property. Because here's the point. Let's go to this other shot. When you use ClickyHomes to sell property, you're able to give your prospects and clients that are looking for a home, you're able to give them so much more data, so much more information. They're not going to waste time coming to a property that they already know they're not going to want. So when you sit down with a new prospect to get a new listing, you can say to them without a doubt that you're not going to have a bunch of foot traffic of people that know they don't want the home within 5 seconds of walking in the home, as compared to the other agents who take pictures off their smartphones and try to give as little information as possible. Okay? And that's what you're doing with these amazing visual tools. And these tools don't just help you sell the home, they help you sell you. They help you get your next listing. They help build your brand. Okay? So if you want to get started with ClickyHomes, it's very simple. All you got to do is sign up below. You get a 14-day free trial. In that 14 days, you can hold your first event. You can put up your listing. You can put up many listings. You could put up many listings if you wanted. You can try all the tools for free. You'll find out there's no catches. There's nothing that we've done like secretly make it so that you have to pay per event, or you have to, people are always like, what's the catch? What don't I get? Why is this only $24 a month? Well, right now it's only $24 a month because we want to because we've been able to figure out a way to get this to you for that price. It's not always going to say $24 a month, but for right now, we have it available to you for $24 a month, and we're going to guarantee that for indefinitely for you if you sign up right now. And I encourage you, once you sign up, once you hold your first event, show it to some of your prospects. Show this to some of your clients and ask them, does this appeal to you? Does this stand out to you? Is this something that you get excited about? Go test it. That's what good marketers do. They test it with their clients. They test it with their prospects. And if you get good results, then you're onto something. You can really stand out from everyone else. I want you to know that at ClickyHomes, our mission is twofold. We want to make sure that prospects and clients have the best experience possible, but we also want to make sure that the best agents are found, that the best agents get the spotlight put on them. And that's what you can do with ClickyHomes. So if you want to sign up right now, sign up right below. It's a 14-day free trial. Thank you for coming to this event. I actually really enjoy doing it, and I wish you all the success. Let's take prospects to clients and clients to raving fans. All right, now I'm going to go to my screensaver, and this is over.